Okay, before I keep going, I gotta do a test here. Test, blah, 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 blah. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. We like to review detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers. Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu at time. Ooh. I already know what kind of happens. So I'm gonna put no, because I've played this game, but I haven't, you know, played this for. By playing Doki Doki, you agree that you have noted the game's age rate in your region and you consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Oh, wholesome. It went from very serious. Now it's no longer. Yeah, I'm jamming. Oh my god, this is cute. This is very cute. Let's go. I'm gonna check the settings here for a minute. Alright. Where can we go? Ooh. Alright, let's start the game. Crimsy. There we are. Beautiful name. Hey! I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You're the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalks and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I'm kidding. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Crimsy. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee. We cross the streets together and make our way to school. As you draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Crimsy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she is going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yes, games and anime! That's what we truly should be spending our times on. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, that's cute. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oh no. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Hi Kusune, thank you for joining. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yes, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah, let's go! Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. We must protect this one. Look how we must protect her. She needs to be protected. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. As I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Get motivated. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Yeah, best girl. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Oh, she's so sweet. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. She's just so adorable. Look at her face. She just want to protect. Let's make a save here. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ehehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. This was her plan. This was definitely her plan. I let out a big sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! See, people, there are crazy people out there. They do anything for a cupcake. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori's across the school, and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori's full of energy, swings open to the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Should I do voices for these women? I'm not even good at voices, let's see. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, she talks about me. Seriously, you brought a boy? Why kill the atmosphere? I'm cringe. Crimsy. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Look at that. They're adorable. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuzaki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuzaki, is one I don't recognize. I'm butchering the names, I'm sorry. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Roasted! She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuzaki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh my god, she's a nerd. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? I forgot what I did for her. That's right. I gotta think about something to her. She gotta be proper. She gotta be proper. It's great to meet you, Crunchy! That's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible. Let me think of something for her. You know what? I'm gonna make her Scottish. It's great to meet you again, Crimsy. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Crimsy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. Oh my god. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? See, nice and wholesome. The girls have a few desk rings to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. When Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet, still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marks his back to the table tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I'm ruining these characters for all of you. I'm ruining these characters' attractiveness. This is destroying them. Ta-da! Well, Natsuki lifts the pie off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuzaki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuzaki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! He straight up dies. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, so I always said... Well, maybe! Baka! But not for you, you know, you dummy! I'm cringing right now. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuzaki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole teapot in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Aw, she's adorable. You want to protect all of them, honestly. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. She's the leader. Hello, dear leader Monica. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Someone tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Yeah, what a nice wholesome game! Nothing bad will happen in this game. Everyone is good people in this game. Nothing's bad ever is gonna happen. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature and fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that's much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club together before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. And you know it! Oh god, what was it? Oh my god, oh my god. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we were all so delighted by the idea of... Wait, let me drink some water. Okay, ready. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new club member. But I still don't really know if I keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Crimsy, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past 3 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered to myself quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She likes manga too! That's awesome! It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. But that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Yep, that face right there, you can't really ignore, can you? It's difficult to resist a smile off that. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem record. Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Fine, fine. Hehe, your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Tori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on his shoulders. Oh my god, I'm not cute. Natsuki writes your own poems. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you say them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you... what was the voice again? I keep losing the voices, I apologize, but damn. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can get an example and help Natsaki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, this is cute. I guess it's the same for Yui. I wanted to read everyone's poems. You'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Everyone's just daunting. Natsuki and Yui looks quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Crimsy? Monika smiles warmly at once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced you to stop by. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Oh, they look so sad. They're so sad. Sayori looks sad. Again, Yuki looks curious. Monika looks disappointed, and Natsuki just looks angry. She's giving me the death stare. Like, how could you? How could you? After eating my cupcake. I hope you lose your feet. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. They really do look upset, honestly. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Crimsy! You're... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I have to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I joined the literature club. Yay, they look happy! Look at them go! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Tori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really just scared me for a moment. Oh my god, if you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been pissed. But that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on good terms. On a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Crimsy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I only feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nezuki clean up their food. Hey, Crimsy. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh, she looks so happy. Like, these characters you really want to protect. They do a good job. There's another one that's similar to this, but has more fairy stuff. More era. Which I did play before, but I couldn't get through it because it was too long. Like, way too long. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's go, we gotta write the poem! Okay, we gotta write a beautiful, beautiful, wholesome poem. Heartbeat. Alright, so I don't have Monica as an option yet. I literally only have Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. Well, I'm gonna aim for... my focus is gonna be Sayori, because I really like her. She's like hyperactive. I like her energy, you know? Her energy's good. Heartbeat. Oh, see the small heartbeat, okay. Lucky. Clumsy. Yeah, that's her. Childhood. What? Dark captive pain? Socks. Okay, wait. Daydream. Extraordinary. Oh, goddamn. Warm. Peaceful. Okay. Disown. Who would what? You got disowned, Yuri? No. Unrequited. Oh, that says something. Marshmallow. What's climax? Wait. Why? Why is this one an option? Jesus! Precious. Friends. Skipping lipstick, whirlwind, journey, extreme. Okay. I don't know who I picked the most for, but I was aiming for Sayori. Hello, Crimsy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. Results are coming, so everyone else is already handing out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Crimsy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my god. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club anyway this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's okay. You certainly have a big mouth on you for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Crimsy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work. without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Crimsy can be good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations she just put me into. Oh, Yui even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. So he made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yui. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a present supplies. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you want. Hello, Dino-chan. Thank you for joining. I just gotta sip another bit of my drink. God damn. This is very fun. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out books you think I would like despite me not reading much. Yui, thank you. I really appreciate it. I happily take the book. You. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literally related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could possibly fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's and conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in in the first place if it's a literature event. So even if it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Zoe's taking this really seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... She looks so happy. Cupcakes! Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we need to stay. We still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is your usual self. But within lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Oh my god, she's looking right to my soul. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori face filling my vision. A knee fell on my chair. Hee sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? I would love a napping club, honestly. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Marika overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Ehehe. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sarah, it's written all over you. Sarah glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. Up! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you change your mind. Oh, this is cute. Wait. Hee. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are getting bigger. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer busting up like this? But it's so stiffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned the blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Okay, need another drink. She is very precious, don't she? Sayori puts her arms out and twirl around. So, if I could keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else in the world anyway. But that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Ehehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poem we wrote now? Yay! Grimsy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well then, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pose out their poem. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can only see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nazuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? I'm going to show Sayori. I think she will like it. But does it matter? Maybe I should make that a save, you know, just in case that's a big, this choice matters. I'm definitely more comfortable sharing it with my Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. She looks so happy, look at that face. Look at that happy face. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Crimsy. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Hehehe. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's just a poem. It's a Crimsy poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hehehe. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. This reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Crimsy. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm mad. I want breakfast. It just went to that. It just went, I want breakfast now. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehe. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, very wholesome. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna show Natsuki the next one, because I feel like, Because some of it does go to Natsuki. I think Natsuki would be okay with it. Ah! Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. But excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Huh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Now that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkey can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I am so confused. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. That's exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it's hard, you know? Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, understood. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that I put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nezuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, they're so adorable. You just want to protect all of them. Yuri. Yuri did not like, Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri blushes, her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. I'm sorry. Wait, give me a sec. I got a drink again. This is very nice water. I'm drinking a little more. Alright, I can keep going now. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new poem. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter. And they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressions are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with patience and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nezuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well... Never mind. I see me talking about other people like that, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Nezuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Oh, look at that smile! Oh, look at her go. Look at that smile. Do you want a cookie? Do you want a cookie? I'll give you a cookie. I will smother you with a cookie if I have to. Okay, she looks like she needs a cookie. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green light line of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So dark, Yuri, damn! Wow, Yuri, wow. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Well, it took you a long time to read. Ah! Well, I guess don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Honestly, I have difficulty understanding, like, you know, cursive writing sometimes. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Yeah, that makes sense. You know, she doesn't want you to read like a super long paragraph of words. Phew. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Crimsy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Or I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolical compared to the ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it away. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I give the poem next? Okay, it's gonna be Monica. Alright, another save. Before I keep going, I just gotta check something a minute. Okay, good. This is definitely the DLC one. I'm just double checking. Because I have both and I'm worried if I accidentally download like the wrong one. If you get what I mean. Hi Crimsy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up anything, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, what do you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahaha. Don't worry, Crimsy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's all a barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? Okay, I got it correctly then. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had all sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori writing has kind of a gentle feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Hehehe. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. This direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never... No, I wasn't home. My parents sighed for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas only scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. He was on the other side. Was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to get asked for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style has gotten pretty popular these days. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When you performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Let's see, so... Lots of theories and stuff. This is quite interesting. I think it's trying to tell you some hidden things about the character. So... I think as they go on, it's gonna be more like... You know, more show-offish, like... It will show more about, gives you more hints and clues on, you know, what's up with the characters, because you see some hidden darkness there. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write in a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Yeah! Thanks for listening. Wow, I learned something. I really did learn something. I drank the water on! I drank the water on! No. Why do I do this? Why do I keep... I have the habit where I drink water. And for some reason, I don't drink it so well. God damn. Please get... Oh my god. Just give me a second, I'll be fine in a minute. Gonna drink some more water here. I'm gonna drink some more. Yeah, I'm okay, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Just need a moment. Just drinking some water. Ah, gross. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna refill my water and then I'll be back up, okay? It won't be too long. You. There we go, I'm back. I got myself some good old water. I'm ready to go. My character's gonna be buggy out and weird for a moment here. Let me, Oh, I think I'm fine now. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Hide back, I'm that. No, Edward, that's mean. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. Gingerly? Is that a correct word? That's a weird way. They exchange sheets of paper. What's gingerly mean? Like angrily? Maybe I'm stupid. Sharing their respectful poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Crimsy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Oh, she's being based. She's like, no, girl, no, you can't. I've been writing for longer than you have. I'm better writing flex. He's not like that, but I'm just kidding. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Crimsy liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Azuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize... Oh my god, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yui. That's not what I, You're just... Yui stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Crimsy appreciates my advice. Maybe you're just jealous that Crimsy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Roasted! 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 Haha! You got roasted! Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I wasn't the one whose boobs actually grew a size bigger as soon as Crimsy started showing up. Nazuki? Nazuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys! Suddenly both girls turned to me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Crimsy, she's just trying to make me look bad. Ah, my hair's got in my mouth. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making my poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Crimsy. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Crimsy? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course that'll be... Oh, okay. Wait there. Help me, Solari! Nazuki! Nazuki glares at me, dying up any words I had in my mouth. I said to Yuri. Yuri. Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Kimsey? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. It's funny because I kind of just dragged Sayori into this. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. We're continuing. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. That's okay. Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because they're different. Oh, you made her sad. She's crying. And you're acting angry. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... also, Natsuki is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always are. Big and beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Go boobas. Go boobas, yeah. Sayori tells it like it is. You tell it like it is, Sayori. Sayori. Sayori she stands so happily. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Nazuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. It worked though. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can own a vice phase, but I'm very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess I can be Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You count on me. Mark could not smile sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Crimsy, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. Their poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job in impressions I want to impress. Do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Crimsy! Ready to walk? Sure, let's go! Ehehe! Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yeah, wholesome! Sayori! About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know between Yui and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want to know your opinion, that's all. I see why they make good friends with you. You know, Crimsy. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... hee. Every day is going to be much fun. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Listen, you can be friends with all the girls. You don't have to date any of them. I wonder if there's an ending where you just don't date any of them, or don't even try to get over anyone? Like a neutral ending? Because some people, you know... I get, you know... Man likes woman. Man wants to date woman, but you can be friends with all of them. You know, you don't need to date any of them. But, you know, I think he's interested, trying to find which girl to, you know, advance on, or try to talk and get with. I patted Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Go, Sayori. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Anxiety. Happiness. Oh god. Alright, we learned something more about her. Wait. Before I continue, I have to say, because, you know, Sayori's a girl I'm trying to get with. She's best girl, honestly. No! No! Okay, I'm gonna preload. Alright, Fluffy! No! Since... Clumsy, that's her, okay. Fireflies. Play. Valentine. No! Promise. Tragedy. Fear. Treasure. Dance. Dazzle. There you go, we find electricity. Why do you like electricity for, Yui? Why are you into electricity? Brief. Uncontrollable. Rainbow. Rose. Bliss. Yes, okay, we're probably gonna get Sayori again. Let's go. Okay, how far have we gone through this stream now then? At least a couple of hours. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Crimsy. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. And you're still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, she looks happy, I like her. I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. But why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? I have money, honest. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She thumbs would relax and get it open. Then she turns it upside down and let the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Hehehehe. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you'd have bought a snack before coming in the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. Okay, let's go on number 2. You're always hungry, so that only leaves you one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening to you. I wasn't listening to anything. There's just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Crimsy to let me borrow some money. Honestly. It'd be difficult for someone to say no to borrow money if an adorable person was just like, please, can I borrow some money? And they're like extremely cute. But don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can afford, responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. She's like, I don't care, I want the food. I want free food. But I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that of that. You're right though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. She wants all my food. You're not having my cookies, Sayori. You're not having my cookies. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you would not come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nizuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Wait, so she pretty much said to Nizuki, she pretty much said, listen, my friend won't come unless you bake food. So that's why Nizuki was a bit like salty at first, you know, was being a bit salty to us. I don't know, somebody smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. That face though, she looks adorable. Yeah! Ow! What was that? Cookie? Speaking of cookies, she gets a cookie. You all get the cookies! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. This is a miracle! It's because I paid my retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Hey, Nizuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. So just a cookie. Honestly, I think if you give someone a cookie and they're like really happy, I think they would hug it. Who wouldn't want to hug a cookie? You know, happily hugging cookies is good. Be a gentleman. Next time you meet On a date, you give them a cookie. And they'll smile. I think. I don't know. I don't know how dating works. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Mmm. Mmm. Sayori suddenly grabs her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. I bit my tongue. Hehehe. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Dino-chan, you can have all the cookies you want. Everyone here can have all the cookies they want. You all deserve a cookie. You know, I go to a shop occasionally and they sell like cookies for like 40p and extremely cheap and they're just so good cookies. Some places love to overcharge cookies, like 70p or something, or a pound for like one cookie. It's like, no. But like some places got like 30p. I was like, yes, cookie. Let's stop talking about cookies. Nazuki takes a big bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Nazuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Aw, stop being greedy, Sayori. Stop being greedy. Yeah, why don't you think... Oh, wait. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehe. Sayori gets out of the seat and goes behind Mizuki, wraps her arms around her. Jeez! I get it! I get it! Cookie still in hand, Mizuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Mizuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Hehehe. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Mizuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had to do something today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Hey, don't put yourself down. You all have your good traits, okay? Okay, you are very relaxing. So you got energy. I don't know about the third girl. You have cuteness. Mizuki, you got cuteness going for you. There we go. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm so super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Crimsy. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love to chance this year once I'm done. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I usually leave out Sayo's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Nizuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has got already settled down. Sayo somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's got back to the book and Nizuki disappeared into her closet. Crimsy! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from the classroom. Want to come with me? Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream after we get through the, you know, Sayori bit, you know? We're having the bonding moment because we're gonna have a bonding moment, right? I'm drinking this drink quickly though. So just give me a moment. Ah! Much better. Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? And me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to get some crayons and markers and glow sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Crimsy to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. But I wanna go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hehe. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Crimsy? Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exited the club room. I followed behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things. Sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Crimsy, you're not thinking about the way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beacons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For what? When I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Ah! Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Crimsy, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. It's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes on the world around her. Very nostalgic for me. Also, as the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more and more. So going eventually with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. This game really I love this game. The last time I played this game was back in around 2017 when it first came out, and honestly, I've been quite hyped to actually play the DLC, but I wanted to wait till the Steam deals came up. Because at the time I didn't have a PC, so now that I have one, I finally get to play it, which was quite good, but it messes with me because this game is 5 years old now, technically, right? This is 2018, 2019, 2020, yeah, let's see, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2020, yeah, 5 years. Right? 5 years since 2017. And you know, that's one of the time I left school, so it really does mess with me. Of how old this is. It's like 5 years. Just think about that, it's 5 years. And it's still widely popular and people love this game. That's when you know you did a good game, is when it's popular 5 years ago. So going eventually in Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in there. Crayons! Don't eat the crayons! Sayori pulls a box of full crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait. I hate how I'm getting messages saying 3 girls chat here. Well, I don't want ramen. I'm gonna put our user in timeout. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. He falls to the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Owie! Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for me for a second. Aw, poor girl. That pose, though. That pose! Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. Gently brushes her band to the side. Owie! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Well, that's gonna swell up. Are you finding some ice? Crimsy! We won't even find ice around this time. I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. That's Spyro Days. Like, yeah, I'm okay, the unicorn. Who wins from the pain? So he makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back. Okay. Pat Sayori on the shoulder and went out into the hallway. I located the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. I'm not sure he likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. Oh, this is good music. So we're just gonna give her some lovely, lovely ice for her forehead. Well, apple juice ice. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilt them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. And look at that apple juice. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? For your forehead, idiot. Ah! Sorry, I forgot. Hehehe. How do you hit your forehead? Sayori places the bottle against a bump on her head. It stains. Just bear with it, feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Crimsy. Oh, she's smiling. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how I used to play outside all the time? And I would always try to keep up with you? You're kind of oblivious in certain ways. I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Hehehe. You'd rush over as quickly as possible. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, don't you remember? Couldn't think of it. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. By the way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out to the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Crimsy, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Crimsy, so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we each end up. We will each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. Been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eye. We remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hid it under my bands. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! He clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I followed Sayori out to the classroom. Sayori plays with her band, so tried to hide the bump, without much success. The moment we made it back to the classroom. Oh, you're back. Oh, you're sleepy now. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with the sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my head into the shelf. Oh my god. Well, anyway, were you able to find anything we needed? Alright, I have it right. She frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper too. Sounds like you end up doing all the work, Crimsy. Ah well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure! She seems so happy. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who shall show my poem first? Okay. I'm gonna end this here. I'm honestly tired. I've been reading a lot, so my throat's like, ugh, 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 ugh. But that was very fun. The characters are very interesting. Like I said, I have not played this game since 2017, or 5 or 4 years ago, honestly. So it was nice to play this one again. So I pretty much, I don't remember a lot, right? I remember enough, but not a lot. Also, this is a DLC version, so you know, there's different DLCs and whatnot. So yeah. But thank you everyone for coming along and watching this. I've been so hyped to play this, and a lot of people requested in the community post that I did. So that's the main reason why I played it. But I really appreciate all of you. It's been very fun. I'm planning on making some more ASMR. I'm just maybe make a Neko Yandere part 3 and make a few other things. I want to make it to Sundre. I have one recorded, but I'm not sure if it's good. I might have to redo it. I sent some people I know some copies of it. But, you know, pretty much I send people a link to it, and then you can listen to it. And then they go, oh yeah, it's good or it's bad, but I get like a good reception before I post now. It's a good idea. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all of you, and we'll be streaming this again soon, and I hope you all enjoyed. So goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye everyone. Hope you have a good night. Or good day or whatever. Ba 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 ba.